This morning, I have to talk about one of my least favorite subjects. And so I thought I would do so from one of my favorite places. I'm out in my garden this morning, and it's a place that I love to be and spend time on sunny mornings. And today I'm going to talk about control and our relationship with control and how we struggle with feeling out of control at times, like we do now for many people that I've talked to. Feel like we've lost control of our schedules. We've lost control of where we can and can't go, what we can and can't buy at the store. And for people who thrive on feeling a sense of order and control, like I definitely do, feeling out of control is not pleasant. And as I'm collecting my thoughts this morning, I realized that out here in my garden, I have a really good image of this. So let me turn this around and show you what I mean. This is a complete and utter lack of control. It's full of weeds. There are some plants here planted intentionally, but the weeds have come up with all of the rains. There's some here, like this pea plant, that you can barely see for all the weeds that is supposed to be there, but it's going to need some help to do its best. If we just come down a few feet, you can see where I've done my best to enforce some order into the chaos, to put some sense of control by removing the weeds so that the plants that need to be there can thrive and can do better. And that's how it is in life. We're all trying to impose our will on the chaos around us to bring some sense of order to what is going on in our life, to expand our sphere of influence, to grow the amount of things that we can control. But in life, just like in the garden, I can come up with the illusion of having a sense of control by pulling weeds, by planting seeds, by watering and tending. But ultimately, I have no control because no sooner than I pull some of these weeds are more going to grow. And seeds will germinate and some won't. And I'm completely out of control over that. Now, I can do my best. I can partner with God because it's ultimately God that tells the seed when to germinate and tells the weeds when to grow. And it's God that sends the rain that waters the garden and provides the sunshine that helps the plants to grow. He is in full control of what happens. Yet I have a role to play. I get to partner with God in the gardening process to work to bring order to the chaos. But ultimately, I have to recognize that He is in full control. I think that's a great picture for our lives, especially right now. We can work with God to try to bring some sense of order into the chaos of our life. We can work to try to make sense of it all, to try to have a little bit of control to order things, but ultimately it's God that is in control, and it's God that has the plan that's going to work out for His ends and for His purposes and to His glory. In the verses that you're going to read in today's devotional, Jesus' disciples are up against a tough situation where they feel very out of control. They sense the end of Jesus' ministry is coming, or at least some great transition. They don't know what it means, but we know through hindsight of the gospel message that it's the end of Jesus' earthly ministry. It's His final weeks. And they're feeling that, and Jesus gives them some words of comfort. Tells them that the God who is in control, who has a plan and who is faithful to His plan, is going to send His Spirit to not only lead them, to guide them, but in that guidance they'll find this amazing gift of peace. And that runs contrary to how we like to operate, because in this world, to try to gain peace over chaos, we feel a need to impose our order on it. But we see through the words of Jesus that true, lasting, meaningful peace comes not in imposing our will and control on the chaos that surrounds us, but yielding control to the one who is faithful to plans that are far greater than us, plans for His glory. God bless.